Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is Jesse, also known as Sublime, and in today's video we are going to be going over the props I have and some of my favorite props in PokerStars VR. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Remember to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't enjoy the video, leave a dislike. So let's get right into it. So the first prop we got, of course, is the lighter. Now the lighter has many different uses in the game, and it's probably one of the most used props that I have. Whenever I pull out like a cigar or I pull out one of the pipes that I have, you always need something like this to kind of get it going and get that smoke going. So this is the lighter. As you can see here, it has a bunch of PokerStars logos throughout it, and yeah, it has a nice little flame there. And if you got somebody at the table singing, you can give them a little concert and ask them for a little encore and wave the lighter around like that. The next prop we got is a little ducky, and you can see it matches my chain here, the little duck chain. Yes, we got a little ducky, and the cool thing about this guy is that you can shove little cigars in them. You can shove a vape in them, for example. I'll show you the next prop I'm about to showcase. So yeah, you can shove a vape in his mouth like that, and it can be used to hold, and you take it out. He doesn't smoke it, but you can. And this right here is the vape. This is probably one of the first props I ever bought on PokerStars VR was the vape. I saw everybody smoking on a table, and I saw how expensive cigars were. So I went and bought a vape because the vapes never die in here, thank God. And yeah, so this is the vape. I don't know the exact number on props of how much I've spent, so I'm not going to have like a little price. This is more of kind of just a showcase of what I have. So the next prop we got is the PokerStars soccer ball. This one's fun to kind of, when somebody's AFK or somebody's just being a complete jackass on a table, you can kind of just throw it at them. And usually they'll throw it back, or you can have a nice game of catch with them and keep throwing the ball back and forth, and yeah, it's a lot of fun, this prop. And then you can also let it bounce away as you can hear. The next prop we got is, of course, the pipe. And I'll grab a lighter here. And it's just like a cigarette, and it's just like a vape. You could smoke it like a pipe. This one right here is it's like a wooden finish with more of a, it looks like there's like some kind of polish on it. But as you can see, I took it out of my mouth for too long, so I gotta come back and I gotta relight it again. Then you come take it out, you smoke it, you have a good time, talk on the tables. I'll usually have, I have a different pipe that I use all the time, so I rarely ever use this one anymore, but I use this one for quite a bit, just kind of sitting on the tables and having a pipe in my mouth. Throw that one away. The next prop we got is a little cowboy hat card protector. Now, I just kind of like to have this on top of my chips. I think, I think it's a very cool prop if you have it on top of your chips. I don't know, I saw it on I'll actually tell you a funny story about this. I saw this on the shop, and I wasn't thinking, and I bought it thinking I was going to wear a cowboy hat. But it was a card protector, so now I make the best use out of it and just kind of use it as just, a little show prop to have fun with other people on the table. The next prop we got is the laser pointer. Now, you guys might be wondering, well, why would you need a laser pointer in PokerStars VR? Well, it's actually quite simple. Let me pull out my pipe again. Now, say somebody on a table is too lazy to reach into their inventory and pull out their lighter. Like, everybody has a lighter. You start out with getting a lighter, right? Well, if you have one of these bad guys, you can go like this, and you can light it from across the table. That's why I got it, just to light things across the table for people, because some people be lazy, and I don't like lazy people. I just want to get that shit dealt with ASAP so they're not complaining anymore. The next prop we got, of course, is the Cash Blaster. Now, this specific one is from the High Roller pack. As you can see, it is all blitzed and diamond out, and looks like, I'm one of those rappers that have a bunch of chains on. I mean, I already look like one. But the cool thing about the Cash Blaster is that it shoots out it shoots out money. So if somebody's having a good time on the table, shoot them with a bit of cash. Also from the high roller pack is the gold bar. Now the gold bar is just kind of a flex. You just put it on top of your chips or beside your chips, and it just shows like who's the richest on the table. So I just like to pull this out to kind of put it on top of my chips and just to kind of look like more of a boss man on the table. Now we already made a video on this bag right here, but for you guys who haven't seen it, it's called a luxury clutch. Now what comes inside of it, I won't show you here, but what comes in it are one of three things: Oreo cookies, cigars, which was in my unlimited cigars video, and a coin that you can use to flip heads or tails, and ducks, of course. The next thing we got here is the luxury wallet. Now the reason I got the luxury wallet is because it gives out unlimited cash. Basically, you keep spawning this thing in. You can have duck cash, or you can have, cold hard American cash, and you use that to put inside of your cash blaster, so you can keep throwing cash out to everybody on the next table. Thing we got is this little cute guy. We got the little donkey. Now this one I like to give out to people who are kind of being risky players, being a donkey on the table. I like to just throw this out to somebody because you don't want to be known as a donkey on the poker table. So whenever somebody throws this to you, just know that you're not playing the game like how most people play poker, and you're kind of acting like a donkey. There's a little guy, he's scratching at you. Let's move on to the next one. The next prop we got is the Dino pipe. Now the reason why this one is pretty cool, let me just grab a lighter here, is because it looks like to other people that this dinosaur on the pipe has, a fiery breath, like he's about to come at you and blow just fucking massive heaps of fire on you. So this is why I like this Dino cigar. It looks pretty cool. The next prop we got is the 3-year silver balloon. This was in the PokerStars VR 3-year anniversary. And then if we go over, we also have a gold version as well. These ones are just fun to kind of let go and kind of let fly away. So I'll let that one do that. The next prop we got is this is the one I use quite a bit actually, is my golden pipe. Now with the crown and with kind of everything I have on, I think this is one of the more cooler looking options. And just to show you the animation when I light that up, it gets all red in there, gets all hot, and I kind of look like a baller when I have this on, and I quite enjoy what it looks like. So this right here, this is the golden pipe that I use all the time. As you can see, there's a little face on it, and there's little gemstones encrusted on each side. Our next one we got is from another club exclusive. This is the duck camera, and it works essentially the same, except you don't have video mode on the duck camera, I don't think. And there's no way for me to kind of put on video mode, but you take a picture with it and it comes out with a different border, and it just looks pretty cool in general. This is a cool looking camera to use on the tables. Old school. I don't know where this came from. I really don't. It's a chicken. It's a card protector. Don't really know much more about it. It just showed up in my inventory one day. So this is the rare chicken dinner. Is there PokerStars? Yes, there's a PokerStars logo on the plate as well. This next cup we got was for leaving a review inside of the game. Now, this is essentially, for anybody who hasn't watched Crunk's video, unlimited coffee. So what you can do is dump this whole coffee out like this, right? As you can see, it's kind of gone red and a little bit blue. It's like more of a, different color than what it was before. Throw that away. You grab a whole brand new one and you got more coffee to go. And it's morning, so I kind of need one of these right now, just to wake up. I got work in a couple hours and I need to wake up, man. This one is one of my personal favorites. This is the Judge's Gavel. And I like to use this when there needs to be order on the table. When there's people arguing, or people are just, taking their sweet time, making decisions, being a slow player and whatnot. I like to just kind of bang on the table like this. Oh. Makes you sound like a judge, and it gets order on the table quite quick. The next prop we got are these golden dice here. I actually got these as a gift from Gouge, and I was playing on a table with them. Essentially, they're exactly what you think. You just roll them, and they're like dice. Next one we got here is a funny one. This is a fairy wand, and there's not really much to it. It's just, fairy wand. It looks cool. You can be Tinkerbell. You can be whoever you want. As you can see, there's a little particle effect behind you whenever you use it. And I do believe there's a way you can shoot them. I'm not 100% sure on how to. There's a way you can shoot them. I've seen it happen before. I just don't know exactly how to do it. The next prop we got here is the Lunar New Year 2022 Year of the Tiger fan. As you can see, you can do the animation back and forth. I showcased this on actually my second video on PokerStars VR, which was exploring the Lunar New Year update. So if you want a more in depth of this prop in general, just go look for that video on my channel. This guy is a lantern that, when you light the bottom of it, what it'll do is it'll just float up into the sky, never to be seen again. And yeah, that one also came in the Chinese New Year, Year of the Tiger Lunar pack. What I got here is a canteen. Now, what's inside the canteen is up for you to decide. I like to put some good Crown Royale vanilla from Gillum, where do they distill it? They distill it in Gimli, Manitoba. Sorry. So I like to put some of that into here. This was also a gift from Gouge, and I was playing on the table with him. Very nice guy. If you ever get the chance to sit on a table with him, say hi for me. But, yeah, this is the PokerStars VR canteen. As you guys all know, I gave ranting reviews on this, and still to this day, I'm going to give ranting reviews. This is the magic wand. Now, this is one of my favorite props to use inside of the game. It still baffles me the things you can do with it on the tables today. And I'm sure in a year's time it'll still baffle me what you can do with it then. I love this prop, and I hope we get more things like this, more different variations we can get with the wand, because I'd like to have a pimped out gold wand. That would be awesome. The next prop we got, of course, you guys have seen it before. You've seen it on my last video with the 500 subscribers, is the microphone prop. I like to use this prop to kind of seem a little bit more official. You sit here with it and you say, and today, in this corner, we got Gouge. And in the other corner, we got, let's say, B. Benny. Today, they're going to be fighting over 500,000 chips. Just like something, a little bit more fun. Make it more entertaining for the video. So, yeah, this is one of my favorite props. This is the microphone. The next prop we got is the Nachos. Now, it says nacho on the description of this, but to be honest, this just looks like tortilla chips and or tortilla. I say tortilla, it's easier for me. With some salsa in the middle. To have nachos, you gotta have cheese, you gotta have beef, you gotta have jalapenos. This isn't nachos, this is just chips and dip. But anyways, what we can do is take our tortilla chip, dip it into salsa, and eat away. And yeah, this is fun to kind of just have on a table before like a sit and go or something like that, and kind of just eat with everybody that's on the table with you at the time. This guy here, it says love is in the air on the balloon, as you can see. This is part of the Valentine's Day 2022 $20 pack. And same thing goes with all the other balloons that we've had. It just floats up into the air, and you never get to see it again until you pull it out the next time. The next thing we got is the heart card protector. It says 2 of a kind on the back of it. Yeah, there's not really much else to say besides it looks like one of those Valentine's Day candies. And you use it to protect your cards. You also have the bouquet of flowers. And I showed you guys last time that you can come and take one out, throw it there. You can give it to people. I remember this was my thumbnail, was me doing this. Reenactment of the thumbnail here. done. And yeah, you can just give flowers to people on the table, and you can also just throw them away and act like you don't want the flowers. So that's the fun one. And for our last prop, we have the PokerStars VR paintball gun. Now, the reason I got this paintball gun and I don't have really any other guns is because guns are banned in Canada. So I like to make the ongoing joke that, you know, I can't have guns, but I can have a paintball gun, and I'll leave a welt on your face because I am a deadly shot with a paintball gun. I actually do paintball in real life, so this is kind of more accurate to me. I can just go bam, 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 bam. And yeah, this is just a fun little prop to have. Luckily, this works with all the shooting. Whenever there's missions, they always say, like, shoot this, shoot that. Luckily, this works with all that. So, it's a perfect little one to have. You can just bam, bam. As you can see, bam. Yeah, this is a fun one. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit that bell notification so every time I do upload, you know that I do upload. Thanks everybody for the tremendous support lately. You guys are some of the best fans on YouTube. Have yourself a wonderful day. Bye-bye, YouTube.